Walk it like I talk it. 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 Walk it like I talk it.
Good morning. How's everybody doing? Happy Tuesday. Good morning. I think I saw Erica first. Trying to get something set up so we can jump right on in. And then there's so much happening in the news. So we'll talk about that a little bit later. But yeah, I want to talk about that too. Anyway, but we're gonna do a live reaction. Let's see. Hey, Kat. Hey, Nati. I'm going in reverse. Erica, Ruby, Shabazz, Max. Good morning, ladies. Gang stars. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Hey, Shonda. Hey, me and four. Me and four. Was there any drop at 9:30? What time is it? It's 8:45. Um, the 9:30 drops are just, it's irrelevant at this point, right? Right, Victoria Love, Natia, Kat. I mean, is it even worth our time? Because sis doesn't say she doesn't do what she says or says what she means at all. Jackson Squad, girl, you and your cousins. I keep saying the Jackson Squad in the comments at the Jacksons of Atlanta. Girl, are those your cousins, the Jacksons of Atlanta? Are Justin and Mahogany kin to you? I know the Jackson name is global. Girl. She said, hell no. You are not claiming the Jacksons of Atlanta. Absolutely not. Okay. She's like, wait a second, hold on. Nice try, Fran. But no. Nice try. Oh God. Okay. Anyway, yes, the Jacksons of Atlanta, the fools. Okay. They are some foolish ass people. Anyway, all right, let's get into it, guys. We are in Atlanta. We're over to Camelto Estates today. Let's jump into it. I do want to talk about, I know this was big news yesterday. Girl, Don Lemon got fired first thing in the morning. And I don't know if that's ever happened to you. You've been terminated, laid off, caught off guard. But, I have a lot to say on that topic. I've worked in talent acquisition over 20 years. And I have a ton of stories about terminations and what happened to Don Lemon, I think is very interesting because, sometimes people, and it's not even just Don Lemon specifically, but there are some times where people just get a little bit too big for their britches. And I like Don Lemon and everything, but I think he thought he was CNN. I'm just going to be honest. I like Don Lemon a lot, and he will definitely be missed. But I just think that he got very, very, very comfortable, like a lot of people do who get caught off guard because little did you know they are tired of you. Okay. So if you are at the job right now and they are tired of you, then you will want to be at my next live because there are some things that you need to do. Because even if you are tired of them, girl, I know you're not tired of your paycheck. So unless you're looking and have something else lined up, It's time to become a fly on the wall. Okay. And if you want to know how to become a fly on the wall, I'm going to help you. Okay, girl, when he was drunk on New Year's, okay, he got drunk over to the job. People think that being drunk at the job is cute. Okay. It's never cute, and it's not a good idea, right? Girl, we haven't seen Billy Bush in a minute, ever since he sat up there and entertained that conversation about just grabbing people in their box with somebody who is under indictment right now. Like, people got to understand, like, okay, period. If you are getting paid, if you are in the process of getting paid at any one given moment, you might want to consider it a job. Okay. And from a job, you can be what? Girl, you can be fired. Okay. You can be fired. All right. So yes, Don Lemon got his walking papers on yesterday. Um, he basically was told to come in for a meeting. His agent called him and told him, basically, I guess they were going to walk him through a termination and settling out contract and such. And Don decided not to go in and went to Twitter. So spoiler alert. Um, Girl, Matt Lauer been gone. Matt Lauer is wearing some comfortable, probably very expensive loafers, walking around New York City in a, in some nice cashmere sweaters and jumping in and out of nice cars driven by chauffeurs. I mean, Matt Lauer made his coin. Matt Lauer became a very rich man working for NBC. So we don't feel sorry for um Chris Cuomo, excuse me. I think he is on News Nation. Um, Girl, it's a mess. We'll talk about it over on Real Talk Bougie in a bit. There's a lot going on, and I think it's definitely worth talking about. We talked about this too last week. The whole thing that's happening on YouTube with a couple of people. Specifically, last week we talked about Melanie King. A couple of you asked me what I thought about Just Pearly Things. I didn't know enough about it. I'd heard, but I didn't know anything about it. And I did get into some videos. I saw the footage. I saw what happened. I saw the fallout. I saw that little sector over there implode with shenanigans and all of that stuff. So I don't know that I've still formulated an opinion other than people get comfortable and um and everyone's not smart. Can I just say it like that? People are very comfortable and everyone is not smart. Okay. That's my outside looking in um review. Okay. At all of it. Okay. But anyway, we're going to get into another situation where, someone has gotten a little comfortable. Someone thinks that they are a lot smarter than what they really are, and hasn't had a lot of outside exposure to other people who are as smart, maybe smarter. You never know. That's not a diss. That's just a fact. If you are the smartest person in the room right now, and I'm talking about the chat room, the bushes, everything, you should be smart enough to know that even if you're the smartest person in this live stream, according to you, that you are not the smartest person, right? And there has got to be something you don't know. And if you can't admit that, you're stupid, okay? Because nobody knows everything, and to make an assumption that you are most anything is a mistake, right? Okay. And if you don't know, I just gave you some awareness, so just let that soak in. You know what I mean? Because that's very important out here. There's a lot of people out here looking very foolish. On the way to my kitchen, I'll be back. Okay, sis. Don Lemon broke bro code. Remember, he's only half black. Oh, okay. I did not know that to even remember. It was the half black part that got him fired 17 years ago. He got comfortable. Apparently, he wasn't supposed to just be able to say whatever. You can't just say whatever when you are clocking in on someone's job. You are not, he is not CNN, and CNN did not hire him to go cowboy um on their guests. And even though he could have been 100% right in his assertions, um as the host, if it's gone off track, it's your job to get it back on track. I think they were trying to talk to him in his ear, um, and try and get him back on track, try and get him to take a deep breath, try and get them to refocus, try and not get it to be a one-on-one, try and not get it to go in the direction it was going. And he would not listen to the producers at the time. His co-host tried. At the end of the day, no matter if he was right and somebody was ignorant or he wanted to set the record straight, sometimes, you know, even doing the right thing, we talked about this last week, doing the right thing at the wrong time is still going to get your hand slapped, right? Um, Keep in mind, you're just at work. You know what I mean? You are at someone else's job, someone else's studio, somebody else's production, someone else's company. And if Don Lemon, he's got perfect opportunity this morning to go ahead and start a YouTube channel and say whatever the hell he wants, right? If you want to speak freely, speak your mind, speak not on message, handle people the way you want to handle them, then you might want to get your own shit. You know what I'm saying? Because when you are getting a check, when you're getting a direct deposit, and you have people to answer to and people can fire you and all that stuff, yeah, it's not all you. It's not all you at that moment, you know? And let's see, the late Aretha Franklin loved her some Don Lemon. And I do too. I think Don Lemon is awesome. I think he's funny. I love a good drunk rant at work. Him getting caught out there drunk on New Year's was hilarious. Was that good for his career? I'm sure it was just another thing documented in his file. People don't want opinions on news. Now, if it's a news opinion show, but if it's like a morning show and you're inviting guests on, it's a platform for people to come introduce what's new now next, right? Um, it may not necessarily be your place to get into a debate, right? If it is a Sunday morning news hour political conversation and where it's the exchange of thoughts and ideas and a bit of debate, then it's completely appropriate. But to get into a heated debate and we're going to talk about it. We will I've got the video pulled up. We will talk and react to it. So I'm glad it's a interesting topic to y'all. We will talk about it, and then we will talk about the drunk shenanigans of I'm going to give my opinion on what I really think now that I know a lot more, or I've seen a lot more about what happened here on the YouTube streets. We'll talk about that too. Anyway, let's get into this live reaction. Let's see what's going on here. Let's jump into a little bit of girl, what's going on here? Okay. Let's shall we call this segment Girl, what's going on here? Let me see if I can move this layout around real quick because girl, what's going on? I want to move the video to the other side. Okay. Hey. Let's see what's going on here. Um, we did not watch the video of when she applied this wig. We might go run through there for a second, but I don't want to park on that. We've already been able to identify that it's you're not gonna learn how to slay a wig on those videos. Okay, guys, good morning. We are here over at Keesha Kaylee's channel, and we are going to see what's going on. She says that she is going to client house walkthrough, spa day, and such.
I am on my way to not tour property, view the lot that was selected with my client who is under contract. Yes, you guys, if you missed the last vlog, your girl's first buyer is officially under contract, and I'm so excited. So I can't wait for you guys to see this property. We're going to go look at her exact lot. I will share, because this is a beautiful, when I say gorgeous, I mean literally gorgeous neighborhood. All the finishes of this property are just really, really nice. Yeah, and let me give y'all some advice. This is the advice that my dad told me, and I just was not listening. But now that I'm an agent, I'm just like knocking myself over the head almost every day. So remember when me and Babe were renting high rises and living on the 17th floor, the 19th floor, and all these different things? That was definitely a great experience to have. If you have the money and it is affordable, I would not say it's a bad thing per se to do. But y'all, we could have definitely purchased a townhome during that time, paid half the price that we were paying. Like literally, we could have got a brand new modern townhome, paid half the price of what we were paying to live in those high rises.
Girl, you could have been with a different man, been married, not looking 40. I mean, girl, if everybody could go back to yesterday and do a do-over, okay? If everybody knew now what they knew then, you don't think people, it's called wisdom, sis. Your dad had to tell you that? Look, at the end of the day, you didn't buy because you didn't want to buy, or your eyes were not seeing. I mean, I saw a video of what type of houses you were looking at. You were over there in damn Elton John, Usher, and damn Simon Gobadia's neighborhood. You were over in some places where I don't know that your money was able to buy. I don't know. Look, maybe you were over there trying to go live over there next to Chili and Candy Burris. I do not know, and whatever. But everybody has the opportunity to think and be retrospective of the foolishness that they have partaken in, and how maybe if they had made a left when they made a right, that things would be different. But at the end of the day, sis, you are with someone who is not serious about the future. It's all on you. And you're making all the decisions because homie is just along for the ride. Okay, boo boo?
And right now he's selling it for double. Like, I'm so upset at myself. So, but like I said, we did have great memories. We had great experiences. I loved the high-rise living period. Obviously, by the time the girls were old.
I mean, you got to think of what your priorities were. If your priorities were putting on stunts and shows, then that was what the priority was. So, you know what I mean? People need to be square with the decisions that they make. And if your decisions do not align with your goals and objectives, that's when it's called time to course correct. But if you are fugazi and your thoughts and your plans are fugazi, then be prepared to waste and spend a lot of money, spend a lot, waste a lot, and have regrets. Okay? And mad because of what you could have done. Girl, I would never be sitting around and be mad at what I could have done when what it was available and it wasn't even a thought. Why would I waste 5 minutes being regretful about something that wasn't even on my damn radar? Sis just doesn't even have anything to talk about. It's one thing if you knew and you went looking and you were like, fuck it, let me go. We're going to St. Laurent. Okay. These are people who talk about designer and I don't ever see anything decent on them. Whatever. Anyway, I don't know what this woman has spent her money on other than a man, but I do not see anything like to think like expensive. Not one thing.
Older, we were kind of like over it because we knew, like, family wise.
Let me interrupt one more time. You better be happy you got a house for $400,000. These days, girl, a $300,000 house is a $500,000 house where I'm from now. Okay. So you better be happy that you got a house for what you got it for, because trust me, it's not going for the same. So just be happy you got in when you got in, because we already know in that circle of friends you got, girl, half of them don't own a house. So you're still doing good. And at the end of the day, you got a man out here who's not really helping you. So you should be happy that as a single mother with a sus baby daddy, that you are a homeowner. Okay. The mistake that you made was going into contract or going into home ownership with a man who is not your husband. That if things break up, I would hate it for you. If you got to put a big old for sale sign out there if he wants to take you for 50%. But that's your cross to bear, boo-boo. That's your cross to bear. Okay.
Settling wise, it didn't make sense to like continue to live in high rises. Space wise, like the girls need space. Like they absolutely, y'all.
Girl, County of Fulton wise, it did not make sense to try to stay in that apartment.
That's why I don't like using. This is a brand new construction, so her lot number isn't even in the GPS. So I had to put the subdivision, and the subdivision didn't come up on the Google Maps, so I have to use the other one, and it's just Jane. It's so Jane. By the way, let me give y'all my initial feedback on the y'all. We already Wednesday is back. First of all, the hair looks shorter than what it is because this is a 24 deep wave wig from Alley Pearl. Y'all know it's gonna be, I actually like the quality of the wig, and this is a closure. It did really good with installation. It already came tinted. Like, I really love the fact that they already tinted the knot and whatever. So
what do they mean a closure? It's a separate so they used a closure in making the wig versus just using tracks. So rather than making a wig with like 4 tracks and cutting the pieces around, when they say it's a wig with a closure, they used actually that little toupee piece on the top middle instead of just tracks. Is that right? Because I mean, I'm not a hairstylist, but that would make most sense to me. Who told her about the Wednesday joke? I don't even know what the Wednesday joke is. Who told her about the Wednesday joke? Girl, I saw someone in the comments talking about a Wednesday joke, and sis had Wednesday spelled Wednesday as in the Addams Family. Nobody had to tell her. Sis watches over here. Keesha, hit the like button, girl. Hit the like button, sis. Okay. Is she gonna talk about it? I never understood the differences between a closure and a frontal. Girl, it's all toupees to me. Closure is smaller than a frontal. Okay. It's a damn toupee. It's a long ass toupee. Closure is smaller. Okay. Never understood the difference. So sis is over here watching. Girl,
as far as that is concerned, I absolutely love it. So yeah, if you're interested in this wig, go back and watch that video, leave a comment. I will be selecting a winner. And don't feel bad if you don't get this wig, because I opened up my next wig. I was like, let me see what my next wig is. And it's another curly type of wig, literally another 1B curly wig. So yeah, anyways, y'all, let me keep going. Y'all, my car mount that I had, the suction part doesn't suction anymore. I knew that was gonna be short-lived, but I'm gonna order the one my mom has. I was gonna order it, but then I remember I had the suction one that I had got from a company that sent me like a good.
so 1B curly. Okay, 1B curly. So it's 1B color, not texture, right? Whatever.
bag, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna use it. I used it, and it literally only lasted for a couple of weeks before the suction was just falling off. So yeah. Now back to the iPhone 14 Pro Max. So we changed.
Sis, what in the fuck are you talking about? So she starts out talking about her dad, um, talking to her maybe about investing or buying something with her money instead of squandering it on that tall, skinny dude who ended up getting her pregnant and still not wifing her up. Maybe that's what the advice was from her father. God only knows. So she goes on to talk about high rise living and maybe having regrets and people selling properties for double what they purchased them for. Then she rolls into that wig, and then now she's talking iPhones. Okay. Hopefully I didn't miss anything. Is that about it?
Services to AT&T yesterday, and we upgraded all phones. So my business phone, my personal phone, baby's phone, I got a new iPad, all those different things. AT&T is currently at my house right now, and the guy, I was already giving him the side eye because I made it very clear once they tried to convince me about changing my internet. I've been an Xfinity girl since forever. I grew up with Xfinity. I had Xfinity every time I moved. And now they're like, oh, Google Fiber is, the best, the fastest, the this. They're all laughing like, oh, what's your upload? And they was like, pull up your internet, pull up your app. I'm pulling up the app. They're like, see,
Not that the service technicians were in your house clowning you about your upload speed. Are you kidding me?
Xfinity's speed thing says da da da. Google Fiber says da da da, like laughing, like high fiving each other. They just having a time, y'all, just about this freaking Google Fiber versus Xfinity. So I told them, I said, hey, so what is my trial time frame? Because I'm telling y'all can do all those kicks and giggles all you want, but my upload speed where we are now, because it has varied depending on where we live. It has been, sometimes it's been a little bit faster, a little bit slower, but where we are now, I'm content. They were like, which is typically maybe about 10 minutes, 10 to 12 minutes. Nothing too crazy. And that's even for a 30-minute vlog. So anyways, the biggest thing that convinced me, they were like, oh, it's going to be even cheaper and it's going to be faster. So I was like, okay, save a couple of dollars. But the technician is here, and I told him the same things I told them, and he's like, you may have to get the Wi-Fi extension if you really, because they're kind of comparable with upload.
I hate Wi-Fi extensions. We have two internet in our house. We have Google Fiber, and then we have another one. Okay. And both have, is it 2 gig? What is it? Whatever it is. Whatever the highest speed is that you can have in your house, that's what we have because we stream a lot. And I think for most of you, when you think about it, you have so much internet going in your house. If you have Alexas, if you have if Wi-Fi controls on your refrigerator, you've got TVs all over the house, monitors, smart devices, everything. We have so many damn devices hooked up. We had to get to different internet providers. That's just what it is. And if you're having trouble with your internet, that would be my suggestion. But it's, she talks way too much. I wouldn't tell anybody all that. Like, are you kidding me? It's the best, it's the fastest. I love it. Yeah, we have Google Fiber too. Right now, I am plugged in to our other provider, and then in my office, I'm plugged in. The thing I do like is being plugged in. That's the best. Now, Wi-Fi is good. The Wi-Fi is very good. Hey, Rowenta, good morning. Hey, Ivy. Hey, Sherry. Let's keep going. But yes, sis, girl, these car rants are silly.
I said, what? Comparable? No, they was sitting here saying it was greater than. They didn't say nothing about no equal to. They said greater than. They laughed, they high-fived each other. They were having a time to celebrate how greater of a service Google Fiber was. So don't sit here in my house talking about it's comparable and it's pretty much the same. And now you got to get an extender. I said, well, how much is the extender? They were like, he was like $10, $10 a month, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, thank you. Well, you can. Thank you. So I was like, okay. I said, well, you know what? I got to go show a house real quick. So try to just take your precious time as you do your work. And I'm going to upload a video before you leave. So let me go ahead and go. I got my muscle milk because I didn't have breakfast. And I will see y'all later. Okay, guys. So just really.
Do you see this small ass house? The fuck? And the door is right there. I mean, it's like, girl, I would be crying if I was standing in my place and 10 feet is pavement and then another 10 feet is a damn service truck and a portalette. Okay? Like, what? Is that the back door or is that the front door? Because there's no windows. That looks like the mucker's house. That must be the back door. Because that cannot be the front door to the place because I don't see a nice bay window. That's the townhouse. That's what the townhouse is giving. Maybe, I don't know. Let's,
The client's townhome is still under construction. Floors
clearly
are not added. I just literally, well, my client just left, but I'm doing this.
She's the
her.
worst videographer in the whole world.
I didn't want to be vlogging while I was trying.
Girl, that space is so freaking small. What is that? Is that just like an entry room, a point of entry? What is that?
Talk to her about some important.
I don't even understand that setup. So you walk in, it's just a pass-through room. They should have just made that a damn garage. If that room is like that, that should be a garage and you walk upstairs. That place is small as I don't know what.
Important things. So anyways, pretty much what we do is walk the premises while it's under construction. We do, especially as an agent. I can't speak for all agents, but come out.
She acts like she's so fucking experienced, okay? I can't say what everyone else would do, but this is what I do. Let me tell you something. Unless I lived out of town, you don't have to go do my walkthroughs. Okay, maybe you want to go walk through just to do your due diligence as your real estate, whatever. But if I say I want gold knobs or I want eggshell with some shimmer, and that's the paint that I picked out, I'm going to verify that. I'm not trusting you, who I saw on the internet, whose house is still not even completed yet, to go and verify my finishing touches when you have damn trap doors falling down from on top of refrigerators and clunking people in the head. I don't think you are qualified to check my punch list.
And make sure that the production is going the way it should be. The finishes are being added. Things have been done in a timely manner.
My
we have
opinion.
A closing date in mind.
Okay?
So it's
and
important
that's anybody
for me to make sure that they're adhering to what that time constraint is. Time is of the essence. So we can't just sit at home thinking everything is going the way that it should be going and is not, and things aren't being added in. So like I said, we know.
Why is she so damn out of breath?
Now, these floors have pretty much.
It's the disgusting filming for me. And where did she get some Tory Burch flats from? I've been looking for, if those are Tory Burch, I don't even know. Maybe those are some off-brand, but I thought that they stopped making those because I've been looking for some flats for I don't know how long. Those might be old, but I was trying to refresh my Tory Burch flats. And I can't seem to find any. Are those? Yeah, so those are Tory Burch flats. Where did she find them?
And they have this board in here to protect the floors.
Those are her real estate shoes.
The fireplace has been added in, the toilet, and a lot of the finishes haven't because my client is selecting her finishes. I can't wait for you guys to see this final look. So I'm gonna make a nice little before and after video for her, her family, but this is pretty much how it looks. So the vanity in this one of the bathrooms.
Where's the damn kitchen?
Have been added, the tub and all of that, sinks and things of that nature still have to be added. There's the master, you can see. A lot of things still need to be added. The floors have to be added in here. Like I said, her home inspection will be soon, so we will be having
Okay, so there's no tub in the
the home
master. There's
inspector
just a
come out
shower.
and make sure that all the lighting, everything that you do in a home inspection, everything is functioning properly. So we're gonna make sure that gets taken care of. So I'm not gonna show y'all the rest of the house. Like I said, I'll have a before and after video tour.
What is wrong with her? Does this chick have asthma or something? What is wrong with her? Like, I'm really noticing, like, girl, I don't know what you're taking. Is she still taking that stuff she was talking about the other day? She was taking something, and sis, it's not working. I don't know what you're taking, but your lungs sound like they have little to no air, and it's quite distracting. Um, if you can't climb some stairs, ma'am, you might need to get up one flight, stop, catch your breath, film, and then go up another flight, get a snack, have a sip of juice, and then resume. Because, ma'am, you are either severely out of what is it? Out of conditioning. Okay. Little Miss Petite is out of breath. She's out of shape, period. Sis eating all those damn chips and dip, hot wings, plank chips, whatever, yeast infection juice. Sis is not in shape. She was taking something. Wasn't she taking something? And she said it was like a natural bad breath suppressant. She knows about having proper plumbing. We picked the finishes at our home before it was even built. Okay. Well, this person just went to contract. So they're already making inventory over there. This was not from a ground up. This is okay. We're just proceeding with the neighborhood. Maybe they've sold enough and they now are, putting building out the specs to inventory and then allow people to, that whole thing. um the breathing is disgusting. It's like, are you pregnant? My friend is a realtor and owns 5 exclusive properties, and we never talk real estate. That's all she talks about. Yeah, well, um I am so sure that's not all she talks about. I'm sure she talks a lot about Jeremy. Passion Elisa, you already know that's all she talks about to us, because she wants us to fan fund her, right? She wants her subscribers to be buyers. She's selling, right? So she talks to us about what she wants for us to have in the forefront, which is the fact that she sells real estate and what she's got available. That's it. She's not only talking to us about this because she has nothing else to talk about. This is what she wants us to focus on, which is her business endeavor, because everybody is a potential customer. Okay. Um she got stuff going on she's not going to tell us anything about. No less is she still boring, absolutely. But at the end of the day, sis, I'm sure, got stuff going on over there at that house, girl.
Towards the end
That's
of
just
like
my
during her
thinking.
closing time to like give her something sentimental. And yeah, so I just wanted to show you guys this really quickly. And now I gotta go ahead to show another. Okay, guys. So I went home and changed to some sweats and a shirt. I am on
What is the point in what is the point in
to some sweats.
okay, everyone, I've got a rack. Guys, like, I don't understand this woman. She seems like the type of person who really wants to be taken seriously. Again, this is whole Tracy Flick. Okay, if you haven't watched Election, this is introducing Tracy Flick over here, if you've seen it, right? um she just wants to be noticed so damn bad. So you went and put on that nothing ass t-shirt, like everybody else doesn't have a rack. Nobody cares about your boobs and your ill-fitting, ugly pants. You're skinny with big tits. Who cares? This female audience that subscribes to you, nobody cares about them big ass pants and those baby jugs you got. Okay? Nobody cares. If there's a segment of your audience that cares about your tits, good. But the average person who's watching this doesn't care about your tits. They don't. And the no hips.
The shirt. I am on my way
Big tits, no
to
hips.
y'all.
Okay? Nobody
I'm trying to
cares.
figure it out. Let me see. Let's see where we are. Okay.
Girl, instead of a pee on bottom, it's a pee on top. You know how, like, if you got your big booty and it pops in the back, you got a pee on your butt, right? Like from the waist down, it's a pee. She has her pee up top. So her pee, she's shaped like a toothbrush, right? Period.
I'm looking
Okay.
for Suite 102. Babe
This was
booked me a
funny.
massage to celebrate my first client going under contract. I have no idea where the.
Can we get some
Okay.
toothbrushes in
It
the
doesn't
chat?
like
Can we
tell
get
me
some toothbrush emojis?
where. Okay, we're on. It says we're on floor 1 already, right? Oh, y'all, I'm stressed.
Keesha, you're a real number, not just because you're a real estate agent, but you do have common sense, right? So floor numbers are typically is sequential, right? So it's 102 and you're just standing there going in a circle. Why do you act like you don't know how to do anything? Why do you act like if someone came and ran up to you right now, girl, they would take you for everything? You don't know how to get to you walk up to the elevator, you walk up to the directory, it says 102, sis, make a left or a right, turn around and go in a direction of an office and see where it is. This girl, I was like, gosh, she really is dingy.
Where the hell am I at? Okay, let me just walk down here because I feel like this is floor 1.
Did she expect the door to just magically pop in front of her face?
The second one is floor 2, but I don't see any numbers on the doors. Let me walk on down here and see. Oh, there it is. Thank God I used my common sense.
Girl, you did not use common sense. Common sense would have had you dead the sound on this footage because, girl, you're giving dingy. You're giving 100% dingbat. Okay. Why is someone say looking like Wendy Wendell Anderson? Okay. Wendy Wendell Williams. That's T.S. Madison. Oh my God. T.S. Madison and Kaya back in the day. Oh my God. I would stay up all night watching that. It was so funny. I hate they fell out. That's just so YouTube. When I first started watching that, I really hadn't watched a lot of live streams like that. And that was kind of my first of watching YouTubers go live like that, I guess. And I just thought it was so funny. Girl shaped like a whole toothbrush. Anyway, that I don't know. I feel like half of it was the audience. I felt like it was a huge misunderstanding. I wish they could have gotten back together, but that thing went from bad to worse. If any of you guys were in the midst at that time, that was definitely some years ago. That might have been 5 years ago now. It's a long time ago. I love oh God, it was so funny. But she graduated from so girl. And George Bush graduated from Harvard. Okay.
We are.
Girl, and damn, Don Lemon thought he was freaking CNN. Now, you know Jeremy didn't book you into that place. Jeremy sent you right over there to the happy ending spot, okay?
Hello. Hi. Huh? Okay. And I'm leaving. So I'm so annoyed.
Yeah, you didn't record that because you sounded probably super duper dumb. Who doesn't? Hey, I'm Keesha. I have an appointment at 2:00. My boyfriend booked me in. She's very awkward. For someone who is comes off so assertive, you would think that she would have her like 2-second speech when she walks into places to be able to properly identify herself. The fact that when you walk into an establishment, you're not able to like fully, state your business. Hi, I'm booked in for 2:00 with so and so, or my boyfriend booked me a massage. I'm Keisha. Da 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 da. Um, Weird. And then you get lost at the elevator. You didn't even go anywhere and you're already like lost. And then lo and behold, guys, this is the spoiler. I'm gonna spoil it for you. Sis was at the wrong damn place, okay?
Because
He got her a damn
she
Groupon
called and she
massage.
told me that they needed to push my appointment back about 30 minutes. And I'm like, I'm 2 minutes away. What am I supposed to do in the meantime? And she was like, oh, we're going to give you a free foot massage in the meantime. I'm like, ooh, perfect. And now I'm 20 minutes away. So it looks like I'm going to only have like 10 minutes when I get there, which is, I'm so mad. Hi. Huh?
Huh?
And I'm leaving. So I'm so annoyed because she called and she told me that they needed to push my appointment back about 30 minutes.
So how about start off with, guys, number one, I was at the wrong place. Okay. You just went in somewhere and now you're picking up telling people that someone called you to tell you that you're running late, they're running late or whatever's going on. And you don't even explain, because I know most people are like, okay, didn't you just go in? What's going on?
They needed to push my appointment back.
So you're in the place and you get a call from the place, which tells you she's in the wrong place, right?
About 30 minutes. And I'm like, I'm 2 minutes away. What am I supposed to do in the meantime? And she was like, oh, we're going to give you a free foot massage in the meantime. I'm like, ooh, perfect. And now I'm 20 minutes away. So it looks like I'm going to only have like 10 minutes when I get there, which is, I'm so mad. I thought I was going to be able to get me a free foot massage. Let me get there, y'all. I'm like, oh.
She doesn't know how to explain anything. So what are you supposed to do in the meantime? Oh, whatever. I don't even want to try and
So
explain it.
annoyed.
This woman's silly and
I'm
slow.
so annoyed. And it's crazy because she's on the phone calling me while I was on the way and it's behind a McDonald's, and this one is behind a McDonald's, but that one is behind a McDonald's, and it's like, it's not.
If Jeremy booked it, look how dry the skin is, everybody. Look at those pores. Sis, you need a good toner. You need to, if you wash your face, which it doesn't look like you did today, you need to, girl, some exfoliation is way overdue at this point. Rihanna has that little, it looks like the fat water, but it's like a little hand scrub to gently exfoliate. But you need toner and moisturizer. My God. Um what else?
Accurate. 27.
Yeah, if Jeremy booked it, why didn't they call Jeremy and he just tell her, look, they're running a little late. Slow down, stop and get yourself a coffee.
I'm like, I knew something was off because Babe said it was the same one I went to for my birthday. But then I was like, well, maybe he's confused. So I had called when I was en route because it took me a different way. And then I was right. Well, I'm 15 minutes away. I can make that 12 minutes. Let me stop.
How is it that you go someplace for your birthday and you don't remember where it is? It's like having the brain the size of a gnat for me couldn't you go back to your vlog? You don't remember where you went for your birthday? Like a lot of this driving, if any of you guys out here just drive willy-nilly out here on these streets and you don't know where you're going, and the only way that you're going to get somewhere is by that damn GPS, you're killing your sense of direction. You know that? I mean, if you didn't know, I'm hitting you up to some game right now. Stop killing your brain cells, okay? Use your brain. Look at the directions before you get in the car and have them help you. But at the end of the day, use your brain to get from A to Z, because constantly having assisted driving and you are not aware of where you're going, if something were to happen, your phone dies, you have an oh shit moment, and you need to get the fuck up out of somewhere quick, trust me, you're not going to have a minute to pull up a map. You might want to pay attention to where you're going and where you're at, especially in a city where you grew up. Don't you know anything about where you damn live? It's crazy. This girl doesn't seem like she can get anywhere without fucking Siri.
But let me go find it. This one was real nice though, y'all. I need to look up this place. It had all the aromas and everything. But I loved my birthday massage. Like that was a great morning. I don't know, I just did that. But anyways, yes, girl. So look at my girls do it. First of all, if y'all gonna take what the my mama hid the dang on microphone up in here, y'all. And then here go another bow. Y'all look, I found the microphone. Who wanna wear this bow real quick? Hello. Ladies.
Oh my God, I can't.
Ladies. Okay, I'm hiding again. How you turn this thing off?
Your mother hid it for a reason. She works there. Your mom works there, and she already knows that the girls are not set up that way to share. You set that up. You set that up by buying everybody their own whatever. So if there's only one of something, girl, you better go back to the store, okay? Your mom, who is an experienced mother who gets paid to mother now, knows better, and that's why she hid it, okay? That's why she hid it.
Immediately regret finding this. Pick that bow up.
Jory, girl, we are over here feeling the exact same way. It's some foolishness, right? And then Jaya is over there giving her mom the business, and Journey is like, I don't give a plunk. Okay? Period. And then you got that big open space with the trash can right there where the kid table should be. Why is there not a nice, good old-fashioned kitchen table right there where the kids could be sitting, coloring, doing a lesson, rather than waiting for mom to get up at God knows what time, and they're just sitting on the couch having to sit in an awkward position to watch the TV?
I caught you in the Jory. I'm going to let everybody have a turn with the
Look. Do you see the board move? Sis like just roll off the cat, like she's getting ready to go in. She's getting ready to go in. She's either hungry, tired, bored, frustrated. Can you give us something to do? Can we go to summer camp? Can you register us at the Y? Can we go to Mother's Day out? Can we go to Gymboree? Can we go to Mocha Moms? Can we go to the Y? Can you go get a good Y membership?
Get on the couch.
Why as a mother and someone who wrote a book on mothering, who doesn't, whatever, why is that a good idea? Do you think it's a good idea as a vlogger to show your kid mid tantrum? It's not cute.
Angel, because that's not going to help your case. When I
You trying to discipline and stuttering in between, that don't help your case either.
see you being calm and respectful,
Okay.
then I will start to delegate who gets the mic.
And holding the Elsa microphone don't help it either. Okay.
Turn this thing. Oh, I shouldn't have found this. Dang, I shouldn't have found this. Now I gotta let them have a turn. So, anyways, our nice blanket basket.
No, you don't have to let them have a turn. Part of mothering is like, you know what? When you guys learn how to share, then you can have it. If I take this microphone out and every time it's a bad response, guess what? Eventually, I'm going to have y'all come with me and we're going to drop it off over to the Goodwill. So some kids who get happy when they see this damn microphone can have it. Because if this microphone brings you to tears and tantrums, well, that microphone can't live in this house. We're going to have to let it go, okay? If seeing this microphone makes you show out, guess what? It's not going to be here. We're going to give it to another family of kids, okay? And until they can act right, yeah, they won't see it again. But because you are thinking that you are giving discipline, you are actually spoiling them by feeding the tantrum and further inability to share, which is going to be, girl, they're going to be calling you every 20 minutes when school starts next year because they don't know how to share. Look, I'm not going to say anything else. Just go back to the videos. I think I have given you a damn encyclopedia of advice over the past 2 years. Girl, I cannot wait for the videos next year when they are calling every 20 minutes to damn near come pick these kids up because somebody is mad, someone's crying, someone's having a tantrum, somebody doesn't want to share, somebody doesn't want to talk to people, they don't want to line up, they don't want to sit down, they don't want to cooperate. Girl, it's going to be a problem. It's going to be a problem.
Another blanket. So today, this is the I haven't burnt it since we purchased it, like however many weeks ago that was. But this is the strawberry pound cake from.
How hard is it to say, guys? This is my first time lighting this since we purchased it a couple of weeks ago. Sis doesn't know how to talk. See this. Hold on.
This is the haven't burned it since we purchased it, like however many weeks ago that was.
Oh my God.
But this is the strawberry pound cake.
Girl, we can read. We see it. Fresh strawberries, golden shortcake, and whipped cream. We can read. Girl, we can read over here.
From Bath and Body Works. It will for sure do better in a, oh my gosh, what is this? I ran out of
Girl, it's a fucking nightmare over there. It's production nightmare. It's awful.
Storage. I don't even know how that happened. I feel like I just cleaned it out. But anyway, so like I was saying, I feel like this will do better in a bedroom. So I may move this to my closet room. So anyways, the girls already made breakfast. I mean, the girls already ate breakfast.
Girl. Does the whole family have an individual education plan? Stinky house, sweet candle scent. Okay. It's the freeze frame.
And I'm now making breakfast for me and babe. And I'm going to let the girls have some of these. Then I have these nice little gadgets. You can use this for cookies or eggs. I'm going to be using it for eggs or other baking things. But I'm going to be using it for eggs. And I'll show y'all in a minute. I have to make a reel because this is a collaboration. They sent me a lot of home items. And this is just one of the home items.
The lie detector determined that was a lie. The lie detector determined that was a lie.
My plate, the home items. So yeah, y'all, the girls end up eating all shaped eggs. Y'all gonna have to just see it on Instagram because I totally forgot to film the after. I was too busy trying to record it. But yeah, so this is me and babe's food. So this is his plate, my plate. Yeah, so got a cup of orange juice, and some ketchup. And this is about to be so
Girl, you could probably really use that grapefruit, okay?
babe. It's
That
making
that would be
dinner.
good for you.
I can't wait to have this when I get home from my very important meeting. I'm excited.
Girl, look at her wife over there. Look, my jazzy life over there talking about when Chris comes home, girl, okay, whatever. When Chris comes home, he takes on when Chris comes home, he takes on kind of the mom role. So is that what Jeremy's doing? Is he taking on the mom role now? Which there's nothing wrong with a man cooking. I'm just saying, girl. You never hear her talking about coordinating the meals, meal prepping. Right now, she was just talking about getting some breakfast, but girl, 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 look at Keisha's wife, okay?
What you gonna let it do on that wok thing? You gonna put it on that thing, or you put it?
Yeah, I'm brown on there and then
put it in a slow cooker.
Put
it in a slow cooker.
Where's the slow cooker?
Under the thing. That red thing is considered a slow cooker. This way.
Girl, he was gonna cook the old-fashioned way with a pot and a stove, okay? He wasn't not trying to make everything all complicated with the slow cooker. He's just going to put it in a pot and put it on low or slow. Okay. Slop. India calls everybody's food slop. Okay. Jasmine is the breadwinner because Jasmine is the breadwinner, right? Okay. So yeah, that's Keisha's, that's Mr. Anderson right there. The Pastel Anderson house. Okay.
These? Okay, y'all, I'm about to head out. I got a big
If when you don't know how to cook, can you not tell other people how to cook? Because if you're not sitting up there massaging the what was that? Was that oxtails? Whatever that was, whatever that beef was that he was massaging and seasoning oxtails. If you don't know how to make oxtails, how are you going to sit up there and tell someone else? I don't know how to make. I know how to make meat. I've never made oxtails, but I've made plenty of meat. Okay. I know how to handle meat. I know how to work meat. I know how to cut meat. I know how to season meat. I know how to eat meat. I know how to do all of the things with some beef, chicken, seafood, all of those things. So even though I've never made oxtails, I know how to what? Cook. Why are you walking into the kitchen when your wife is trying to make you a meal? Trying to throw salt in the game and try and be cute talking about a damn slow cooker when homie was just getting ready to just put it on the grill or put it in a pot. Yes, absolutely. I do. Stop telling your wife how to cook. Wives don't how many of y'all don't you hate when people come into your kitchen trying to tell you how to do something? Girl, stop telling your wife how to cook. Okay?
important meeting with a client. I'll tell y'all about it in the car. Bye-bye. Love you. Thank you, babe.
Girl, that's her wife over there.
I should have bought some small bottles of water.
You should find something to do. That's what you need. Find something to do.
Bottles of water.
Can you guys actually also put a battery in the damn fire situation? Let me tell you something, guys. Last week we had that. It literally started at like 11 o'clock at night. Like we were dog tired, right? And all of a sudden it went just like this. Hold on.
Some small bottles of water.
Okay, it did exactly that because we've got, I think our ceilings are 13 feet, 13, maybe 14. We've high ceilings, right? The smoke detector, that thing, one of the one right outside our bedroom. Oh my God. That thing went all night long. Not to mention, mommy was struggling with her ear infection, right? Our dog. I didn't even have to tell. My husband got up. He didn't even say good morning. He was walking through the kitchen, got the ladder. Girl, that was first order of business. He couldn't even talk. He got up, he got the ladder, he handled that business, and it was done. Okay. I didn't even have. How are you walking around that house with them high ass ceilings? And it's echoing for us. I know it must be annoying AF. You're a whole real estate agent. Don't you have to take business calls? That is ghetto on ghetto. That is ghetto times 10. People hear them damn smoke detectors chirping. Girl, get some damn batteries or hit the reset button. I don't know what you need to do, but it's ghetto, okay?
No, I'm saying a drink on my way there because I don't want to really. I really be having ginger ale when.
Are you going to take your cup?
Yeah, I could. I mean, it's too late because that's like I was supposed to be out like 7 minutes ago. I think it's all.
Look at she has a whole. He's trying to make sure she's good. Why don't you just take your cup
upstairs?
Did you bring it back down?
No, I can just take yeah.
Oh, you want the coat?
Yeah, yeah. I may stop and get some more hangers.
Girl, get to. Okay. Why does anyone need to say something about the smoke detector? How can you sleep? That thing is annoying. There are people on this internet, girl, their stuff be chirping all the time. It chirp all the time. I'm so grateful, girl. Like, that's just common sense, right? Why is it still chirping?
Hold on. I'll let you know. Feel dehydrated. So this is just, wearing a bodysuit and some pants. Real estate wig.
Real estate wig. Real estate purse. Real estate wig. That must be, I wonder if that's from the same collection of Live Life. Remember, did you guys see Liv's wig last week? Hold on. Girl, if you watch Yanni's channel, she clowned Olivia about that damn wig. Hold on a second. That damn 1875. That damn French Revolution ass wig. Awful. I can't find it now, but it was hilarious. That wet and wavy. Okay. Girl. That video from yesterday only has 7,000 views. Oh, you know what I watched yesterday, guys? I was trying to find Liv's wig. Girl, I watched Jayla's Bali video. And I have some comments on that. Jayla's romp to Bali. We'll talk about it. Girl.
My purse out. I keep saying black is my color. This is all y'all who don't know the joke. I feel like I look like Wednesday, but I think it's kind of settling back with my eyes again, like with the 1B. But remember, I have another curly one coming. I gotta look and see. I think that's a full lace. This one is a lace closure, and then the company I just worked.
Was it a joke that we said she looked like Wednesday? Did she say she looked like Wednesday, or we said she looked like Wednesday? No matter what, it didn't become a joke until it hit over here to Bougie Gang, because girl, people are not laughing with over there. They're laughing at. Okay. Here is where we laugh with. Okay. forthwith. Okay, in that order. Um, I think we said Wednesday. Oh, she said Wednesday. Oh, okay. Well, girl, this visual brought it all the way home. Me and my very good editing skills on that damn Photoshop. Okay. First place I saw the picture was here. Thank you, Ivy. Period. Okay. It was giving. Oh, she said she felt like it was giving Wednesday. I remember that now. Because I was like, girl, she's trying to say she looked like Wednesday on a Tuesday. It wasn't really giving Wednesday. It was just funny. Because Wednesday's so cute. And no, that hair was not giving Wednesday. It was giving awful. It was giving tangled, and it was giving lots of density and mm-mm. Okay, so Keesha is talking about Wednesday, and I guess let's get back to it, guys. Let's try to wrap this thing up.
Wants to work again, and I did another curly because so many people were like, I want curly, and it is the most convenient. But typically they don't want you to color it unless it comes pre-colored. So I'm gonna probably have my stylist color that one. I'm gonna try to see if that's okay. But
that's what her wig looked like when she was giving Wednesday on the Tuesday. That was the wig. That looks like Keesha right there, in that wig. So, okay. Keisha, you see this little suit this lady has on right here? That is it's not necessarily my style, but that's not bad. That's something cute to jump out your car in and look put together and professional in the Atlanta heat. A little, not culottes, but some little Bermuda short suit, outfits like that. Bodysuits, sheer bodysuits, to show off your rack. I don't know. It looks like you're an assistant. It doesn't look like you're the agent, hun. You're not giving agent vibes. You're not giving $1 million listing. Okay? You're giving the apartment lease desk.
all right. Gotta go right now. Lord have mercy. All right, let me hurry up. Whew. We out here, y'all.
It's giving this.
All right, babe.
Who's that cleaning the stove? Is that her wife or is that her? Who's cleaning the stove? Okay, it's Keesha. Ew, what is that?
So I just kitchen. I had to mop all the floors. So I just finished cleaning this kitchen.
Girl, that burner is grimy. Look at that. You guys you didn't apparently clean that good enough, hun.
I had to mop all the floors and, get all that gunk out. It's Sunday. You know how it is when you want to reset for the week. But this is the next thing that Shein sent me, or that I selected from their home section. It looks like a freaking shower cap for like food, entrees, or whatever. But yes, I'll just put this over this baby food. He's about to eat this in a second. But in the meantime, I just got this nice little plate cover or whatever you want to call it.
Girl, she bought the bonnets for your plate. Any of you guys out there using those bonnets for your plate? Who had the brilliant idea that, you know what? Let me make a bonnet for your plate. Instead of just using good old damn, girl, you know what I love? Press and seal. Who decided to get some conditioner caps for a plate? Okay. I'm sorry. I'm just going to use a piece of foil paper. There is no way on God's green earth that I am going to waste and kill this planet further with more useless items as a damn plate bonnet. Okay? I'm not putting a bonnet on my plate. But if you want to waste money, you go right on ahead and enjoy that. But sis, it's just silly. It's silly and stupid. That press and seal, girl, press and seal is amazing. If you're not on press and seal, mark my words. This is what I'm going to tell you. When you are using, you know how glass containers keep your salads amazing. Like you make a salad, you make anything and you put it in the glass meal prep containers is better than the plastic ones. Okay. Press and seal. If you toss a salad and you make it like in a steel bowl, I'm telling you, you know how your salad gets soggy and all that kind of stuff. I don't know what it is about press and seal, but you can make a salad, put press and seal on it. The next day, your salad is just as crisp, just as fresh. It literally like locks it in place, just like using glass. Press and seal is way better than plastic and it's way better than foil if you're going to preserve food overnight. That damn conditioner cap bonnet, girl, save your money. That is ghetto trash. I mean, look, maybe it's not completely ghetto, but I don't know. I don't know what it is, but it's not cute and I don't think it's worth it. Um I just get you some press and seal, okay?
But let me show y'all.
Press and seal. This girl is redonkulous.
This is my plate. So I just made some shrimp tacos and
with some damn hot fries. Like, ma'am, sis is 12. She's 29, but she's 12 at heart.
Nice little handful. My mom be getting on me eating too much hot chips. And then this is the like I got a whole bunch of other stuff, but like I said, I'm supposed to be making a reel for them. But so as I use the items, I'm just showing like I chose this like popsicle thing for the girls. I chose this for the dining room. I can't remember what this is. I want to say it's like something for the apples, but honestly I can't remember. And then there's like a blade. Can y'all see this? Like a blade on the
doesn't it say, I mean, it's the avocado thing. Clearly.
Right here.
Girl, you can't read barcodes. I'm just
I gotta look back at it because I can't understand. I may or may not give y'all a sneak peek of my closet because it is coming along. I just got to finish decorating. I have a lot of clothes. We already know this. I've already thrown out so many because I'm just like over it. I don't even want to put it on.
Girl, you got the ugliest clothes on the internet. It's awful. You can throw all that stuff away unless you can put it together into an outfit. Girl, let it go. It's not working.
Hangers, like I already had to go buy more hangers, and I'm like, oh my gosh, when is this gonna end? But I want to have space to continue to build my wardrobe, especially my real estate wardrobe. So like I'm just like getting rid of a lot of stuff, and then a lot of things that I just throw here and there, or just maybe like something real quick. Just putting in like a little bin. So I'm gonna go order. Well, right now it's in a basket, but I'm gonna order a bin for it. But yeah, so let me go ahead and eat this. I was about to start. What's the name of this show everybody been talking about? I can't remember now. I can't remember.
Well, then I guess you're not getting ready to start it.
Go look it up if I can't remember the name. I can't remember, y'all.
That was a lot.
The lie detector determined
that was a lie.
Show everybody been talking about. I can't remember now. I can't remember. I can't remember.
It's called Toner and Moisturizer. It's called Martha Washington Bonnet.
Go look it up if I can't remember the name. I can't remember, y'all. Some of it is.
It's called Don't You Have to Go to Work? Oh, it's Sunday, so I guess she's not working. I feel like most busy real estate agents, they're working like round the clock. They would be at a open house right now, running around, showing a house.
Well, I want to call it Snowfall. So yeah, I'm gonna go start Snowfall. I'm a little nervous because a lot of people in the comments were like, oh, I didn't like it. A lot of people loved it, but then people in the comments were like, oh, I didn't like it, or I couldn't get with it, or it starts off real slow. Now, if the show starts off real slow, maybe the first episode, then hopefully by episode 2 we pick it back up, because I've had 2 shows which are my favorite shows ever, that started off slow and I actually started over and they end up being my favorite shows, which was Wentworth on Netflix. I started watching it. One of y'all told me a long time ago, check it out. I watched the first episode. I was like, no. And then I was like, you know what? Let me try. Let me just start over, focus, sit down. And it turns out to be one of my top 5 shows I've ever watched. Series rather. And my favorite show ever is number 1 is Money Heist. And y'all, that is my show. I watched the first episode with me and Babe, and we could not even get through the first episode. We were like, what? Bank robbery? We're like, what's going on here? I'm like, this is not my type of stuff. But years later, I was like, you know what? Let me try it one more time, because I think somebody had said it was about to come back out again. The next season was about to start, and they were like, oh my gosh, I just love this show. And I was like, Money Heist? That was not a good show. And then I started over, and I loved it. Definitely my number 1 favorite show ever. So if y'all want me to give y'all some of my recommendations on Netflix, Hulu, and Amazon Prime, then let me know. But anyways, y'all, so let me go start.
I think we're solid on that. No recommendations needed.
Watch Snowfall, and I'll see y'all later.
You know what? Netflix for me, as soon as I click into Netflix, they ribbon some things that they think I might like, and they have not disappointed. So I will stick with what the algorithm throws in my direction. Thank you.
Later.
Jory is always up to something with that camera.
Oh no, that's not the right words. And you just singing the wrong words to my. Because the greatest love of all is inside of me. That's the song that plays.
You know, it's really sad that a woman who's 30, who like, you have a whole home, you have a glam room that you allegedly are getting together, an unglam room, you have a whole upstairs that needs to be done, you have your wife's bathroom, okay, you have a very ugly chandelier that's residing in the foyer. You have lots of work to do in that house, lots of things to do, lots of folding, arranging, all of the things, and clothes. You could be putting you could be going through those clothes, those ugly clothes, and actually finding pieces that may make some sort of sense, and putting them on a rack and trying to style them with other pieces and figuring out what you want to throw away, right? There's so many things to do other than singing into the Elsa microphone. You taking the babies can't use the microphone, but you can. She's playing the happy non-wife going to her. Yeah, I mean, look, this is at the end of the day, let's say this, because this is some real stuff, okay? There's a lot of women out here. You can play if you want to. Go play house. This might hurt someone's feelings right now in the chat. I don't know. Or in the bushes. You can sit around and play house all you want, sis. I'm telling you. It's not going to end up well, okay? Someone is going to end up with their feelings hurt, because either you're going to get mad and frustrated, and then homie is going to pull back from you further, or slowly it's just going to come out that you two just don't want the same things. These two are a perfect example of people playing house, playing wife. I don't know that Jeremy's playing husband. I'm going to just say Jeremy's over there playing boyfriend, okay? Because he's not demonstrating husband, because husband would have popped himself up out of bed and handled having that damn smoke alarm business together, okay? All right? That's what would have happened. But at the end of the day, it is what it is, and you signed up for whatever you signed up for. But the bottom line is, if you sit there and play house too long, you're not in the level or the where a marriage should be. I mean, it's just a relationship that may or may not last, but unfortunately, fortunately you have a family, but at the end of the day, if this thing breaks up, it's going to be very sad for the people you decided to involve, which are the people that you sat there and made without the commitment of a lifetime. Now, does every marriage last a lifetime? No, it does not. But if you're going to get the law involved in creating people, if you don't think that it's serious making another person, much less three, and you'll go and get paperwork, birth certificates, all kinds of legalities involved with being a parent, but you can't, and potentially signing a deed to put someone as a partial owner on your property, girl, that's silly. That's silly. That's probably one of the most, I'm going to just use the word, it's not smart. It's not smart for a woman to Portia. I think Portia's just trying to co-sign. It's just not smart for your biggest investment. Even though that is the father of your child, there's ways to make provisions without giving someone who's not your husband 50% of a property that you would want to live in if something happens to you too. Okay. Yeah, I think if Jeremy wanted to marry her, he would. You know what I mean? He's 30 something years old now. They live in a house. um there's no reason to not get married other than maybe that ship has sailed. Sometimes a man can ask you but so many times, and you want to play games and turn folk down. If he wasn't who you wanted to marry, then the relationship should have broke up a long time ago. That's just a long time. Now, on the flip side, you have someone like Jackie Ina. Go over there to Jackie Ina with that 10 years of girlfriend stuff. Girl, Jackie Ina will cuss you up, cuss you down, cuss you all the way around. She gets people together on TikTok. The people that ask her about Mr. Dennis, girl, don't even ask her anything, okay? But what people fail to remember is, Jackie is a little older. She has been married previously. And I don't know if that's something that she thinks she wants to do again. They are technically engaged. I just don't know. What he didn't. You're saying Jeremy never asked. Yeah, I don't. I think I came in to this, I guess, whenever she was getting ready to put out the second book, and she has some story talking about that he asked her to get married and she said no. So girl, let her keep being delusional. It's unfortunate um that she's setting up this type of situation for herself, but I think that it's going to be, no, that's what I'm saying. It's not the same situation, but it's 10 years a girlfriend, right? That's the same situation. But I think, as I stated, Jackie is in a different position. She's been married before. They're making a conscious decision. They're enjoying their singleness as a couple, and they also don't have three children involved, right? So it is a very different dynamic, but it's still 10 years a girlfriend. Keesha, I don't understand what's going on over there, but you know what? She may not want to marry him at this point. So who knows? Maybe she does, maybe she doesn't. Maybe he does, maybe he doesn't. Um, I just think that for some young women who are watching this, don't be fooled that everything is so rosy, because I'm telling you, you're sitting in a house, you're getting up and going to work every day, and homie has a lot of time on his hands, and you don't even match up with everybody's name in the house. You're going to start to feel away. And I don't care what you say now, get in that situation and you will start to feel a way. Okay. Um, All right, because it's just only natural. The only reason he chose Keesha over Ashley, now they are doing everything possible to get back to where Keesha was financially, but failing terribly. Yeah, I guess we'll have to see. She's gonna have to ratchet it up a notch, right? Yeah. All these kids, all of this playing house. It's one thing if there were no kids involved. They got a lot going on. And to me, when you are living your life and people on your block are going to be like, oh, yeah, her husband or whatever, people start making the assumption. It's like Mercy Gono, okay? Another different situation, but similar situation. Mercy Gono, she is the lady from Ghana. She's got over 1 million subscribers. I've talked her channel a little bit on here on this on my channel. And this is what I know. She was dealing with someone. She had a baby with someone. People made the assumption that she was married to the guy that she was with, that she had the baby. And she basically weaseled out of lying about being married to him by saying that YouTube assumed and she never corrected. So you were comfortable in that place of people thinking that that was your husband. Not that you have to run around and correct everybody, but you're living and playing house. And people assumed that she was married to the dude. She never said anything. So when she got called out for lying, her way of saying, well, I never lied, was that you guys assumed and I just never corrected you guys. That's because that's probably secret. That's what you wanted. That's what you wanted it to be. And that's not what it was. And that's why when you two broke up, you went and ran off to another guy only to get played again by moving in, playing house and getting played, getting taken for your money, all kinds of stuff like that. It's unfortunate. Number one thing I'm going to say, you don't want to be taken advantage of. Don't line yourself up to be, and keep your purse closed. Stop signing houses over to people, buying cars, giving money, all kinds of stuff like that. That's not your husband. Stop giving wife benefits. Stop giving full access to your finances, your name, your body, your womb. Stop creating people for men that are not your husband. It makes you look stupid when they walk away and you're left holding the bag and mad. You know what I'm saying? It's unfortunate, but that's just basically what it is. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna let y'all go. This was fun. I will meet you guys over at Real Talk Bougie in a little bit. Let me shut this down and I will see you guys in a little bit so we can talk Don Lemon and amongst some other hot topics, okay? You guys take care. Have a wonderful day. And I will see you guys a little bit later, okay?
Took everything, ain't nothing left. Count your blessings, count your steps. At your throat like we that strap. It's way too cold under the flesh. All we ball, but we don't mesh. All we drink, leave us a mess. Down on my drawers, that is old news.